Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lepakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 30th of May. Microsoft CEO addresses developers and students, pitches for digital transformation in India. Faction of Afghan Taliban agrees to hold peace talks with Ghani government. And a river cruise organized in India's northeastern Assam for recreation of cancer patients. And now for all the details, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella pushed India's digital empowerment drive further on Monday. The Indian American was in New Delhi with the company's mobile-first, cloud-first approach.
Tech giant Satya Nadella interacted with students, developers, entrepreneurs at an event in capital New Delhi. At the event called Tech for Good Ideas for India, Microsoft tried to leverage the under-penetrated market in the country.
Our mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. It's not about celebrating our technologies, it is about really celebrating the technologies that you all in India create. In fact, I want us to be the platform creators that foster the ingenuity of what is happening in India.
Nadella also talked of how it is important with something like conversation as a platform in computing landscape.
But are they really making life less complex? What if you could simply pick up your device and start speaking to it? What if you could...
This is Nadella's third visit to India as the CEO of Microsoft, even after he reiterated how Microsoft can help the country in its Digital India initiative and build technology around augmented reality and virtual reality.
Kashmiri leaders and parties have often raised their voice in support of the cause of the people living in disputed territories of Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Recently, leaders of Kashmiri parties, scholars and prominent members attended a conference to discuss the impact of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor.
The Jammu and Kashmir International People's Alliance or JKIPA was formed to promote the cause of Kashmiris. A conference was held recently by JKIPA in Birmingham to discuss the impact of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC and the plight of the people living in the disputed territories of Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Members called upon Pakistan to formulate policies that will empower people, develop their educational, professional and technical skills and build infrastructure so that people of the regions could also benefit from the multi-billion-dollar project.
Principally, people of GB must be consulted in this regard, and before and further proceeding, it is vital to address their reservations and concerns before going ahead with this project.
The conference expressed concerns over frequent violations of state subject rule by Pakistan government in Gilgit-Baltistan that has resulted in migration of people from Pakistan to the region. Kashmiri nationalist leaders and locals have for long accused successive Pakistan governments of denying people of the disputed territories their rights and not paying any heed towards their development.
Cradling magnificent scenic views, Gilgit-Baltistan has been a potential tourist haven. But the tourism industry is in shambles due to the lack of clear policies of the government. A report.
Surrounded by majestic mountain ranges of Himalayas, Karakoram and others, Gilgit-Baltistan is a gift of nature. The region is a perfect blend of rivers, lakes, mountains, valleys and the distinct culture. But the picturesque beauty of the region has not received its due admiration due to lack of a proper tourism policy by the Pakistan government. Tourism in Gilgit-Baltistan could have emerged as a lucrative business sector of the region which could help to boost the economy benefiting the people. But the government, instead of cashing the situation, has neglected the region, affecting the tourism industry badly.
रोड बहुत ख़राब थे और जहाँ पे आम आदमी आके हमने देखा रास्ते से वापस भी टर्न ले रहे थे। और ये वादी इतनी खूबसूरत थी जो हमें कहीं रास्ते में कहीं ऐसी नज़र नहीं आई। हमें चाहिए कि इसको, पाकिस्तान के पास ये इतना बड़ा ख़जाना है, इसको डेवलप करें। तो पाकिस्तान गवर्नमेंट को चाहिए कि यहाँ पे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को डेवलप करे ताकि टूरिस्ट आएँ, यहाँ पे रेस्ट हाउसेस बनाए। रात को जैसे हम लोगों ने अपनी कार में ही स्टे किया, यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा हमें रेस्ट हाउस नहीं मिला।
The tourist foothold continues to decline in the region due to the apathy and neglect of the government. The condition is so pitiable that people in many districts, including Gizar, have not recovered from the past calamities of earthquake and landslides.
Breakaway faction of Afghan Taliban has expressed its support to hold peace talks with the Afghan government, report stated. The group, which is led by Mullah Muhammad Rasool, is said to demand the imposition of Islamic law in the country and the departure of all foreign forces from Afghanistan. Senior leader of the group, Mullah Abdul Manan Niazi, has stated that the faction, though had no faith in the government, but was willing to negotiate without preconditions. The main Taliban faction has expressed similar demands, but says it will only enter peace talks after they have been met. An event to provide a change in scenario and bring smiles to cancer patients and their guardians was recently held in India's northeastern province of Assam. Various activities were organized to entertain the guest.
In an effort to motivate the cancer patients, a cancer institute in India's eastern Guwahati has initiated local tour programs. About 50 patients along with their guardians were recently given a 1-hour river cruise. Cultural programs like Bihu dance, Bhortal and karaoke were organized, which saw patients and guardians enthusiastically participating in the festivities.
আজি অনুভৱটো মানে মই নিজে ক'ব নোৱাৰো আজি ক'ত আছো ক'ত সময় নিজকে পাহৰি গৈছো মানে এই ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ নদীত যে নিজে বিলীন হৈ গ'লো আৰু বিশেষতে এই মহাসাগৰখন পাই পেলাই যিখন মানুহৰ মহাসাগৰ পাইছো আৰু যি মনৰ সকলো আদান প্ৰদান হৈছে ভাববিলাক গতিকে তাত মই একে বিলীন হৈ গৈছো মানে নিজে ক'ব নোৱাৰো ভাষা নাই আৰু ক'বলৈ মানে মই কি ভাষাৰে বুজাম যে অনুষ্ঠানটোৰ বিষয়ে এই গোটেই সকলো কীৰ্তকৰ ঘৰলৈকে মই মানে অন্তৰ ভৰা হিয়া ভৰা মানে
The initiative has got a response from individuals and organizations willing to lend a helping hand for the cause.
Collecting antiques is a pastime for some people, while for others, it is a way to follow their passion. A man from India's southern Tamil Nadu province has a collection of antique radio sets to stay close to his unfulfilled dream of becoming an electronic engineer.
A man in southern India's Coimbatore city has a collection of over 200 radio sets dating back to the British colonial period. An auto rickshaw driver by profession, Abu Thagir has been collecting radio sets as a hobby since his school days. Today, he has a vast collection of the old medium of mass communication from various countries, which he refuses to part with at any cost.
அரசு உதவியாக இருந்தாலும் தன்னார்வ தொண்டு நிறுவனங்கள் உதவி இருந்தாலும் எப்படியாவது எனக்கு இதை ஒரு அரங்கமாக அமைச்சு அதில் எல்லாரும் வந்து பார்க்கக்கூடிய விதமாக இதை வைக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான். அதாவது ரேடியோ தொழில்நுட்பத்தில் நம்ம சாப்பிட்றது தட்டு முதல் கொண்டு வாழ்க்கையை பின்னோக்கி பயணித்து பார்த்தா மனுஷன் எப்படியெல்லாம் நம்ம பயன்படுத்தணும், நம்ம முன்னோர்கள் எப்படி வாழ்ந்தாங்க அப்படிங்கிற அடையாளமாக பல விதங்களை நம்ம சொல்லலாம்.
The prized possessions are stored in one room adjacent to his rental accommodation. The collection has become a museum of sorts for young electronic engineering students who come and see how radio system functioned in a gone-by era.
Indian cricket legend Sachin had always charmed his fans on the field. But this time, the Master Blaster wowed his fans by gliding down the fashion ramp in India's entertainment capital, Mumbai. Bollywood singers Rekha Bharadwaj and Javed Ali enthralled the audience at a live concert in India's capital, New Delhi. Music lovers were treated to soulful renditions and soothing numbers. Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. Microsoft CEO addresses developers and students, pitches for digital transformation in India. Afghan Taliban agrees to hold peace talks with Ghani government. And a river cruise organized in India's northeastern Assam for recreation of cancer patients. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.